You know, the scariest thing about Ashley's new intro... Hold on. My bad. Sorry. Scariest thing about Ashley's... The scariest thing about Ashley's intro... Do I look good? Okay, scariest thing about Ashley's new intro is definitely the fact that there is no timer on it. So I'm sitting here. I've never watched her intro before. So I'm sitting here going... When's it gonna end? I don't know. This could be going on for, like, a long, long time. So as I pull up the sheets, because Gen X Dad's idea of looking across the studio at the big TV isn't gonna work for me. Because now he has the chat pulled up. You know, it's not gonna work. It's not for me, man. It's not for me. It doesn't look like we have any birthdays yet. But I'd like to say welcome, everybody, to the Kids Corner. Where's the applause? This is the first Kids Corner I've ever done, and it's gonna be my show. I'm gonna criticize Gen X, but then also say, hey, you guys did a good job over here. You know, there's gonna be some give and take. You guys got a little taste of it the last time I did a show. I believe it was Thursday, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Thursday. So yeah, the purpose of the show is for Gen Z to analyze Gen X. Because you guys got some weird stuff going on, like a pet rock and weird songs like talking about cannibals. But it's weird, okay? It's weird. Like a number one, like a top 100 song in the 80s was a song about cannibals, okay? Don't blame me. As I get fed in through the sheets here, we do have a birthday. 1937 Hearse. That guy he came out of nowhere, but he's been here for a while. And I appreciate him a lot. So happy birthday, man. What are you, 24? Well, if it's 1937, okay. I'm doing the math in my head. Because 63 to 2000. And then if his birthday's in January, which it is, 2024, he's like 80-something if he's born in 1937. Make a better username, bro. Make it accurate, please. Gosh. Kristen Hartman saying he's super excited about that. Me too, man. I haven't been here in a hot minute, like with my own show, my own notes. You know that I'm excited to do some stuff here with you guys. So everyone's saying free Pedro. He's right there. He's fine. You guys want me to move him every stream so you guys know he's free to do his own thing? Whatever. I have a few things to go over later in the show. Most of it. I didn't know I was going to do this, but most of it's going to be about style. Gen X style. 80s style. So many of you guys might be like, I was in my early 20s. It's not really Gen X. It's like early millennials. I'm like, no, dude, it's 80s. That's like your thing, man. You can't claim some parts of the 80s and not claim other parts, you know? We'll take 85 to 80, you know? We'll take those years. But no, we won't. We do not claim 86, 87, 88, 89. Like, you can't do that. You're stuck with what you got. You either take the 80s or you leave it, okay? And make it an ambiguous time in human history, okay? Belonging to no one. Like Antarctica. It belongs to no one. Don't even get me started on Antarctica. Oh, my God. Let me hydrate here out of my tiny water bottle because it's all we have in here. I might have to get myself a big boy drink. Like this right here. Yeah. I bet you guys weren't allowed to drink these till the 6th grade. Coca-Cola. Out of my tiny mini fridge that's off to the side. Delicious. Okay. Yes, I know 1937 Hearse is Wicked Will, bro. Gosh. Sorry, I did not mean to bro you, Dad. I did not mean to bro you. Because I'm pretty sure that was my dad who put that in there. Again, style. Let's get to it. I'm going to show you a few. And then I want you guys to name what it is. Because I don't want to criticize you on something that you don't know what it is. Okay? Not that I don't know what it is. I definitely know what it is. I'm not waiting for you guys to give me the answer. So let's head on over. You're not supposed to see that. Okay. Everyone, forget the last 5 seconds. I know you'd wish you'd have the last 10 minutes of your life back by clicking on this stream. But, you're the one who's staying. So, first up. There was always something that would shock me about 80. Well, I'm gonna go back to my camp because I'm going on a rant. Like 80s gym goers and 80s like music videos, especially the pop music videos, there would always be a lot of very tight pants, a lot of very extravagant outfits, like especially gym wear. Some of you guys wear these neon, just like I don't even know, like they look like overalls, but they're big old neon stuff. I had no idea what they were, and it's very weird because I go to the gym in sweats and a hoodie or just a t-shirt. I would not want to go to the gym in just like the most extravagant things possible. That's too far. But yeah, as Gen X Dad is saying in the comments, switching gears. It's a lot of things. You're going to be switching gears a lot in this show. It's a racetrack with a lot of curves. So, why am I late? Because it's the Kids Corner. On the website, it will say 5-ish. Because I may be a bit early, I may be a bit late, because it's going right into the Discord movie night. So if you guys go to the Discord movie night tonight at 6, we'll be showing a movie. What movie is it? I'm drawing a blank, but I will stream it.
Good Will Hunting.
Good Will Hunting. That's what it was. I'm the one who put it on the website. Of course I should know it. Duh. And I'm the one streaming it. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Another thing you guys would wear a lot are these. Please inform me what these were and why you wore them. And why a lot of girls wore them. Because I don't understand. Like, I get the similarity between, like, yoga pants nowadays. But, like, that's just bold. A lot of things in the 80s is just bold. You're just out there, So, these are not, I wouldn't say spandex, okay? There, Gen X Mom got it first. Gen X Mom, you better not show me any pictures you wearing these. This is wild, People are like, oh, don't treat me like a hoe. Well, don't dress like one, Like, that's the same thing. Now, I'm not saying you dress like a hoe, Mom, or you are. I apologize. You're a beautiful woman, and you can wear whatever you want, okay? And I love you, and you're a strong and independent woman, okay? But what is that? Stirrups are crazy, especially the heel part. The part where it shows your Achilles is crazy. Why would you ever want to expose? Did we learn nothing from Greek mythology? Did we learn nothing from Greek mythology? Okay, Achilles was just trying to be fashionable, wearing his stirrups, and he got shot in the Achilles. Okay. Well, he got shot in his heel, but that's why they call it the Achilles. Okay, he was just wearing his stirrups. Okay, this is why we shouldn't wear them. Don't wear stirrups. I would never wear these. You could pay me $10,000 to walk down, like, a busy street with those, and I would not. Because people would be like, hey, the 80s are calling. They want their stirrups back. The early 2000s are calling. They want their joke back. Okay? That kind of thing. That's just wild. Okay, there's a lot of things in Gen X talk, or not Gen X talks, Gen X fashion that baffles me. Because I thought I was going to this website with a lot of things. It said a lot of things Gen X should forget, and it was 80 things, and there were only like 5 things that really made sense. There were other things like, I don't know, like awkward family photos. That's a thing that's generationally known, that awkward family photos will happen. Just look at my hallway in my house. Gosh. What's next on the agenda? And I think there's also women's clothing, though, women have been striving to be equal in sporting affairs since the 80s, of course, because we got shoulder pads. They're looking to show out. They're looking for the football coach to be like, that girl's got some broad shoulders, put her on the team, kind of a thing. What's so attractive about a girl with broad shoulders? I would not walk up and talk to a girl, like, and flirt with her if she had, like, broad shoulders like this, like, yeah, guys, I'm a very attractive woman here. That's a little over the top. The shoulder pads are a little scary. I'm scared she's gonna run at me and tackle me over. It's not super cool. I don't appreciate that. The shoulder pads are a little extensive. You look like a Lego character. Okay? Like that's you look like a Roblox character with that. You look a little blocky, like you're in Minecraft. People always talk about the magnificent woman figure, and they were like, no, get the curves out of there. Only right angles. So, again, who wore shoulder pads? Definitely not my mom. I don't think she wore shoulder pads.
She wrote in there she wore them to Disneyland with stirrup pants.
There's no way. What'd you just say, Dad? She wore
in
them?
The comment section, she goes, I wore that kind of jacket to grad night at Disneyland wearing stirrup pants. She wrote that.
Oh my God. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You did not wear those and stirrup pants. Like, that is a devious combo. That is a devious combo. That is actually insane. I'm not the fashion, king over here. I wear the same. I have 5 defaults, okay? I got 5 skins to choose from. 5 selections, okay? It's like the B movie. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Hey, yellow flag. That's me. That's me. I wear the same things over and over again. I might throw a flannel on over it, but that's it. That is it. And then I might dress up somewhere nice, but you get 4 different outfits with me. And that is criminal. That is criminal. Now, I could call up my friend Austin because he majored in radiology, but afterward, he switched to fashion, okay? So he's a fashion major with some radiology background, okay? So if I really need to talk to somebody, I'll talk to him and be like, yo, are shoulder pads it? And he'll be like, nah, chief, they're not it. And that's exactly how he talks, by the way. And that... What? Your generation wears pajamas out in the world.
There you go.
Okay, Gen X mom, I don't wear pajamas out in the world. I'd rather wear pajamas than shoulder pads, okay? I don't want to look like I'm ready to play in the NFL. I want to look like I just stumbled out of bed and I'm like the dude from The Big Lebowski looking for half and half, okay? Write a check for 69 cents, that type of thing. Gen X mom, this aggression will not stand, okay? The pajamas to school? No. Pajamas to the gym? Even worse. But, if you're going to Walgreens on a Saturday morning, come on, man. It's not that big a deal. Let me do me. I will not let you do you with that, though. That is too much. I'm a big advocate for, do your own thing if it doesn't hurt anybody. But you look like you want to hurt somebody with some shoulder pads. Okay? Let me scroll on through the sheets here. Because they're piling up. This usually doesn't happen in a Gen Z kid show. I think I'm stirring up trouble.
You never had a Gen Z. How would you know?
No, in a Gen Z kid show.
There's never been one.
Well, no, when I cover. This is the most that's ever been in the sheets in a Kids Corner episode. Just so you guys know. In Kids Corner history, this is the biggest it's ever gotten. Scott parachute pants. I think I have those later. MC Hammer would approve, but he blew $30 million, and Jay-Z said he wouldn't.
He didn't spell it right.
Nothing wrong with... I understood what he said. Just because he didn't spell parachute right, I said it right, okay? When you don't know how... He followed the age-old adage of sound it out. And I know it's not an adage. It's something you're taught in kindergarten. Parachute. But you gotta sound it out. That's how I spell a lot of words.
Parachute.
Oh, here's Gen X Mom and Mrs. Forwadden all in the same sentence. Oh, and Gen X Dad all in one screenshot. Wow, Gen X Mom, they can stay in your boots.
Stirrups.
Yeah, the stirrups. And then, man, we wore them to clubs. Mrs. Four, I cannot imagine you, the sweet, kind, loving, I think of as an aunt, going to clubs. You were not going to, no, not in stirrups. Gosh. And then Gen X Dad says Gen X Mom looked good in stirrups. Yeah, whatever. I mean, I'd pull off some stirrups, okay? Jane Motz. 80s style was a little bit tragic. Yeah, you guys were experimental. That's how I'd describe the 80s. That's why there were so many good things that came out of the 80s, and there was a lot of some questionable things. You guys were just experimenting. You guys were just try everything. They'll buy something, I swear. The market will buy something. What if we made big pants and just made them 2 times the size and then said they were large and around the waist, and they were just boom. Or what if we made flare pants at the bottom, they just flare out. You guys were just trying stuff. Phil's Garage. I always go to Facebook first. Now I'm here. Hi, y'all. Welcome, Phil's Garage. You're a member on YouTube. Why aren't you staying over here? Nothing wrong with Facebook. Well, I'm just saying, you got a membership over here. Scott Volage, again, Gen Z is in trouble and he has no idea. Nuh-uh. 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 You don't know my address. You only know my P.O. box. What was that guy that sent bombs in the mail?
Unabomber.
Yeah, the Unabomber. Don't Unabomber me, please. That'd be very scary. Because my mom picks those up. So it may not be me. Dean Rotering. Oh boy, this isn't going to end well. Why do you guys say this isn't going to end well? Like, come on. This is some crazy stuff going on in the 80s besides, like, political and worldwide affairs. I'm talking about fashion. Okay? These are some hard-hitting topics. Things that will drive you down. I'm going to drive this down to your core. It's that serious. Daniel, where did the kid get a job at? Oh! Speaking of which, taking a sidetrack from, we're going to do the kids update. A little life update. I know you guys, not a lot of you guys care, but I got a job today. Thank God, I got a job at a marketing firm. So, that's really cool. I don't know the details yet. I'm going to training this weekend. So, wish me luck. There will be definitely some member content out of that. I definitely won't forget to take pictures. I'm probably going to forget to take pictures, but I'm going to try. But yeah, I got a job. Thank God. I try to make Gen X Talks a job, but there's social media is a competitive field, and it's a little unbalanced, and I need to get out of the house, man. I can't sit next to Gen X Dad all day. We can only talk about peanut butter and jellies for so long before we get bored. Because then I'm like, how about them Dodgers? And he's like, oh, I haven't watched them. I'm like, okay. It's a very dull conversation. If you look at the live Gen X Talk studio cam in discord.gg/Gen X Talks. If you're a YouTube member, you can go, and Gen X Dad is actually flipping off the live studio camera right now, so you can go check him out. You're in the back seat of the live stream. You can pull up the live stream over here, and then you can watch from a different angle. It's very cool. I'm staring at it right now. I see you over there. Russell Covey, Facebook Blue, Go Broncos, 20-month subscriber. Russell Covey, he isn't a loud viewer. We have a lot of those. They're very loud and talking and very social. Russell Covey, he walks in here with his drink. He goes, Go Broncos. And he sits back in his chair and he just enjoys. And he may chime in a few times here and there, but he speaks very little words. And the words we do hear him say a lot are Go Broncos, which I'm okay with. I'm actually ecstatic about. Dan Narite TV from Twitch. What up, kid? How you doing? I forgot we're on Twitch. Hi, Dan. Or hi, Tan. What's going on, man? I appreciate you for being on Twitch. We don't have a lot of viewers over there, especially when we're just chatting like this. Donald Bryson Weiss, or Weiss. I always forget how to say that. I think it's Weiss. Facebook Blue. As a late boomer and had to watch my Gen X siblings, they whined as kids and haven't stopped since. Dang, he's throwing more shots than I am. Donald's got to watch out, man. Gen X Dad saying he misses tube tops. I don't have tube tops on the agenda today.
There's a screenshot.
Sorry.
There's a picture in your Telegram if you want it.
And then David Hemphill with $10 for the first Kids Corner Super Chat. Ever. Of all time. Got my Explorer stuck in my driveway and tripped on my laptop's power cord and killed it. So, yeah, it's been a day. Congratulations on the job, young man. Mic check. Usually my mic check is cracking the can, but I forgot to do that. So, we could do a second. Well, Tan's redeemed a hydrate on Twitch. I forgot we still have channel points on Twitch, so gotta hydrate. There's water in here. It's somewhere. I know it is. Hold on. Yep, says water in here. I'm hydrating. Thank you, David, for the first ever Kids Corner Super Chat. I'm thinking, totally original idea here. I changed the S in Kids Corner to a Z. Totally original. Didn't hear this from anybody else.
Bullshit.
Okay? Just so you guys know. I think I'm going to do that. Back to what I was saying. Oh, wait. Let's watch it drop into the tip jar. Come on. See, why are they stars? Oh. I mean, I don't mind having stars drop in there. I thought I had that for Facebook. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Sweet. Back to what I was saying. Let's see what's up on the agenda. Okay. This one's good. This one's good. Okay, guys. I applaud you for this. Shutter shades. They're iconic. If you see these, you think 80s. Are they still in style? No. Were they in style at the time? Not really. But they are cool. They're iconic. You know, they're synonymous with the 80s. And not even just shutter shades, just like horizontal neon lines on a bright retro background, you know? That's synonymous. It's synonymous with Gen X and 80s. And Gen X mom, $2. Your mama loves you. Thank you, Gen X mom, for the $2. I'll make sure to give you $2 because I don't want to take your money. So thank you so much for that. I know you probably put Dad's credit card on there, but still, I know it's from you. So thank you. I love you too. But yeah, shutter shades. If you gave me a pair of shutter shades, that's a good joke. Or like it's just cool, you know? Like it's funny, you know? It's just so that's something I applaud you guys for. Shutter shades. Now, this one, you guys got to tell me. I know what it is, definitely. But you guys got to tell me what the next one is because it is just this is horrendous. I'm glad this isn't around today because this is a crime. This is a fashion crime. If I showed this to my fashion major friend, it's just no. It's why. It's why. Like this. I don't get it.
Workout clothes, man.
I don't get. This isn't workout clothes.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Why would you?
Gene Fonda.
Dude, I don't get it. It's like if your calves and your feet are cold, wear socks and sweats or socks and pants. It's not that hard. Oh, but I want to show my butt, but my calves are cold. Just what are you doing? Just wear pants. Especially if you're working out, you don't need leg warmers. That's like the worst part of your body to keep warm.
Just the Tiff said you got to keep the muscles warm.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, why just your calves? What are you doing?
Calf exercises.
Just calf exercises? You just sit in there and it's like, oh yeah, guys, time to do my workout. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, how many more of those are you gonna do? Oh, about 95. And then I got 4 more sets after that of just calf raises. Like, and then she's not even doing a calf exercise in that photo. And I know she's probably like posing for a magazine trying to do something. Oh, you know, just like. This was invented by a guy who likes feet. Okay? He's like, I need women to wear socks, but I need to see their feet. He's like, I got a great idea. He's like, I got a great idea for you guys. I got a great idea, guys. Don't worry. I got this solved. And then this next one is a very personal topic for Gen X Dad. You know, as many of you know, he's been in denial for the past few years about his hair predicament. You know, a lot of guys are in denial about bald spots or gray hair or like the thickness of their hair, the health of their hair. You know, it's a lot of guys are very, very self-conscious about that kind of stuff. And one thing Gen X Dad has been in denial of is his mullet. You know, mullets were a big thing in the 80s. They're making a comeback. Maybe not this extravagant of a mullet. This guy's got a head of hair. You know, he's got more hair than he does face, which is a weird thing for guys to have. Usually, if a guy has more hair than face, it's like all in the back, like down to their. This guy's, you know, looks like he licked his finger and sticked it in an electrical socket, kind of thing, you know. So
hairspray.
Yeah, he better have bought stock in hairspray, because that is just crazy. But you know, mullets are a great thing. But Gen X Dad needs to accept the fact that he has a mullet, because as you can see in this photo, it's a thumbnail from a little bit ago. But as you can see, the mullet is growing wide than length. It's impressive. It's impressive. You see the curls in the back and everything. He's set up, and I think everyone should agree in the fact that he has a mullet. I'd like to run a poll to get a sense of this. Does the general have a mullet? Sorry for my loud keyboard. I like it. It's very soothing. Maybe not soothing, but it's just satisfying, you know? It's just... No, it's nice. So, also, can one of the mods throw PayPal in there? I can pin it for you. So, again, mullets. Started in the 80s. I like them. Maybe, this kind of mullet, I feel like I picked a bad picture for a mullet. Like, if he didn't have as much in the front, it'd be fine. But besides that, good mullet, man. This guy curated this mullet. A mullet, for it to look good and not greasy, it's got to be curated and crafted, you know. And I know the poll is probably not doing great at the moment. It's probably skewed.
It's perfect.
Because you know you guys like to agree with Gen X Dad, and that's okay. Because you know I have to agree with him too. I don't want to get kicked off the island now. So again, let me check the poll. Does the general have a mullet? 34 votes in. Mostly no, but you know we'll let that run for a little bit longer because you know what if somebody swings in and says, "I'm gonna click yes," of course, because he has it. Because if let me pull up the picture of Gen X Dad here. Let me pull it side by side. Actually, this is a mullet. Now the guy's is more length. As you can't see me. The guy's in this photo over here is more length. You know, it's more in the back. But the general's is more like a lion's mane. You know what I mean? So I know I'm not convincing any of you guys because you just want to agree with Gen X Dad because you guys are sheep. But besides that, yeah, that's all I got to talk about mullets. Because mullets are freaking weird. Evening, Disney Kid, what's going on? I'm going to end the poll now. We used to call it a shorty longback. What are you calling a football play? Hey, we got blue 42 shorty longback, check. On one, check. So, hi, you're calling a football play out here with a shorty longback. Dr. Jekyll, shoes, no socks. I've only done that a few times in my life, and I regretted it. Justin Woods, Facebook Blue. Why, Gen X Kid? Keep it up. Why, Gen X Kid? Keep it up. 2-month subscriber. Thank you, Justin Woods. I will keep it up, you know? I feel like this is... Oh, I'm not on the main cam. Oops, sorry about that, guys. I feel like this is informative for me. It's informative for you guys. You know, you need to look at your past. You know, you learn a lot from your past. And you learn a lot about yourself. So when you see yourself in your stirrups, your shoulder pads, and a big old mullet, you can think, wow, I didn't need leg warmers. I had stirrups on.
You have a real mullet in your Telegram.
I have a real mullet in my Telegram?
If you can get it.
Gen X Dad has sent me a real mullet. Let me pull it up. One moment, ladies and gentlemen, while I pull up this very real mullet. It better be a picture of himself. And so... Here we go. Real mullet coming in. Please. Oh, I won't. Whatever. I'll find it. One moment. Everyone take a drink.
How'd you lose it?
I didn't lose it. It's just not dragging onto the screen. It's very odd.
Then screenshot it.
No. It's even worse. Boom. As you can see in the top left corner. Oh, what's the resolution on this thing? That's a real mullet. That's literally you, just without the width.
No. I've got hair goes down to my chin in the front.
Look, Gen X Dad, if he cut the width off and you really saw from I couldn't find a good photo of him, but if you really saw how far down it goes the same length, you know. He has a mullet. He's in denial, and he just needs it, man. He needs to understand that he has a mullet. Kristen Hartman, this is fun, Zio. Thank you. Thank you. You know, I try to keep it entertaining for you guys because, you know, that's my job. And just so you guys know, the Kids Corner show will range from like 45 minutes to right up to an hour because the movie night is at 6 p.m. and I need to stream the movie. So sometimes I need to leave, go set up the movie, and stream it for you guys. So tonight will probably end around 5:45, 5:50, so you can tell your wife, hey, I'm busy. Come back in at 5:45. Though if you have a good wife, she'll watch it with you. Not judging, I'm just saying. Okay, I'm judging a little bit. What? Man, my tip jar is going bad. Everything's going bad out here.
What's your first show?
First show jitters. Funny thing about my job, going back to it, we circled back, unlike the U.S. Senate. That was a little too political. I'm sorry, I went overboard there. My bad. I apologize. My mom taught me not to talk about religion, politics, and money. My bad. I'm allowed to talk about a job because I'm not saying dollars or clams or bread or spread, you know. Have you guys been seeing those videos about money spread? Those are so funny. People go to their bank account, take out as many hundreds as they can or 50s as they can, and just do a money spread on their arm. Like, they spread out their money as much as they can. And it's funny, and it's cool, because, like, they probably just drained their savings to do it. And I saw this one video of this guy in a top hat and a monocle, and he's like, I went to your hood, and they said they didn't know you. Embarrassing. And you guys say I don't have motion, and he, like, spreads the money. Because another segment of Kids Corner is me teaching you guys Gen Z slang. So, motion, when kids talk about, do you have any motion? That's, do you have any money? Do you have any money circulating in the world right now? You got any money? You got any motion? So when that kid, not emotion, motion, okay? M-O-T-I-O-N, okay? That thing Isaac Newton was talking about, that, okay? So when he says, do you have any motion? He's talking about, do you have any money? Do you have any, how much money you got? Because if you got motion, you making money. Money is being circulated to you, okay? Can you do a money spread with pennies? Yes. Yes, you can. Money is cash, dinero, skrilla, green, bread. You know, like all of that. That's true. That's true. But if you have motion, you got money. Motion doesn't just, like, fill in the word for money. Like, you can't just say, like, oh, can you give me some motion? No, that doesn't work. It's not an item. Motion is an act. Do you have motion? Are you currently in motion? You know, like I'm doing this a lot because they do the money spread. It's like, oh, I got motion. You know, or they have their cash and they go, yeah, I got some motion right here. You know, like, not ocean, motion. Not emotion, motion. M-O-T-I-O-N. The only thing good from the 80s is the music because it wasn't the hair or the cars. Okay. We went over this last time I was on the show. You guys have some crazy songs and crazy band names. Like I said, 80s was very experimental. There's good songs and bad songs. Just like today, there are some very good songs and there are some very bad songs. Okay, it's in music, that's just going to happen. Bad band name is Talk Talk. What was their song? Talk Talk. It was a good song, bad name. I actually like the song. I listened to it.
The same name.
I don't think they have an album by the same name.
Yeah, they did. It was all Talk Talk.
They had an album named Talk Talk?
The band was Talk Talk, their first album was Talk Talk, and the best song was Talk Talk.
Well, that's great.
Super original.
Yeah, Fine Young Cannibals. That's what I'm saying. That is wild. That is wild. It's like, it's just, we talked about the Cannibal song, we talked about Talk Talk, we talked about some crazy song lyrics, though there are some questionable lyrics in a lot of Gen Z songs, so don't ask me about it. Some of them are a joke. Don't bring up Lift Yourself by Kanye. That's a joke song. He made it as a joke. Scoopity Whoop was not a thought out verse, okay? I think I got one last thing to share with y'all. Did anybody see this cartoon? Because I would not have watched this as a kid. And
Josh Maddox.
Yeah, Josh Maddox, thank you for the $2 saying best ever corner. Best corner ever.
Only corner.
Yeah, the only corner. This is the best kids' corner show you've ever seen in your entire life. Because it's the only one. You know, simultaneously the worst. But, okay, did anybody see this? Yes, it was terrible. Yup, it sucked. David Hempfield, thank you for the meatloaf. I appreciate that. Just meatloaf.
It's a song. It's a singer.
Someone named themselves Meatloaf?
That's his name on his driver's license, Meatloaf.
No way. Someone named themselves
Yes.
Meatloaf? Okay, that's not as bad as... You guys ever heard of that crazed lunatic, Sexy Vegan? He legally changed his name to Sexy Vegan. Tattooed his face, Sexy Vegan. He's this super skinny guy who just says he's beautiful, walks around in the Speedo, always carries a mirror with him. It's not a joke. He straight up is just mentally insane. But yeah, that's a whole nother topic. In some of the Kids Corner episodes, I will talk about some crazy things in Gen Z, you know, for some contrast and whatnot. But
Miss ABC.
yeah. So Rubik's Cube comes out in the 80s, right? Also, I like that I put my camera up here because now I can look at what I'm looking at on my other monitor and you guys see me staring at it with you. So I'm in the same disbelief as you guys right now. Who pitched this? Why does the Rubik's Cube have Lego feet and a baby face? It's simultaneously a baby face and an old man. And it freaks me out. Like, as a kid, I genuinely wouldn't watch this show because it creeped me out. It's like that one episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog. All my millennials rise up. Because I watched millennial cartoons because I had millennial brothers and sisters. But Courage the Cowardly Dog episode that freaked me out with, like, the weird monster outside. Yeah. It's like a universally known thing. Ashley Beth Crawford, great first show. Your mama taught you correct. Religion, politics, and sex are off limits for outside your immediate family. I'm proud to see the young man you have become. My son will be watching on Mondays from now on. I hope your son isn't like 12 years old or something, because if he isn't interested in this, I'd feel so bad for him. Also, thanks for blowing up my jar, Miss ABC. Blowing up my jar without my consent? Thank you. Don't you know the times we live in now? Can't be going around blowing up people's jars. But yeah, thank you so much for the $21. I appreciate that.
You gonna read it?
I did.
Oh.
I did. What do you mean I didn't read? Are you paying attention to the show, Dad?
No.
Of course not, man. This guy. Dude, doing the sheets and modding isn't even that hard. He's over there not even paying attention to the show. But yeah, Rubik, the Amazing Cube, bad show idea. That came from the 80s. And that's going to round it up for my segment of making fun of Gen Xers. Though I did compliment your shades. I already forgot the name of them. They were I have them right here. The Shutter Shades. Yes, the Shutter Shades. The Shutter Shades are good. Good idea. They're cool. They're funny. So, yeah, first 45 minutes in the book. Thank you for joining the greatest Kids Corner show ever done. And I know it was a little short, but that's kind of the theme here. I'm short, so it's short. I start late, finish early. You know, that's the 20% of Gen Z that I'm trying to... That's the only part of the 20% that I'm going to show you guys. Everything else will be fine. I'm going to actually try to start on time next time.
Hey, Joey and Mrs. Ford dropped you something.
Whoa! Joey or Queen? Well, going on 2 years now. I can't believe it. I'm still on the bus hanging on. Joey has been around since the TikTok days, man. Kid Brother Joey's been around since the TikTok days of doing TikTok lives. So, my man, thank you for being here for so long. And Mrs. Ford, on the way out the door, man, gifted 5 Gen X Talks members. She's going like this. She's walking out the door. Here you go. Here you go. Take one. You take one. You take one. So thank you so much. Chris Quillman, William Spade, DCB Fan 73, Tim Burgess, and Isaac Lee. You guys are all members. Go to the community section in Gen X Talks, and there are 3 years of behind-the-scenes content that you guys can enjoy. And you guys can access the live studio cam in Discord. So go check that out. You got to link your YouTube with your Discord. So if you need help with that, go talk to Trippy Pineapple at genxtalks.com. I don't have much else to say because I got to get ready for the movie night at 6 p.m. Discord.gg/genxtalks. I know I'm plugging everything at the end because I forgot to say it throughout the stream. Like and subscribe, all that jazz. From everybody here at Gen X Talks, thank you for coming to the first ever Kids Corner stream. I had a blast. I hope you guys did too. I'm sorry for making fun of you. I'm not really that sorry. But I hope you guys have a fantastic evening, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. I'm going to see if I can get that longer next time. So, peace out. I can never find my stream ending button. You know how hard it is to do this?